thanks, dude.
I'm not like shameful that I made the record sophomore. I wish I had maybe taken better care of myself. I'm still very proud of that record, but you know, I think about it now and it's just like I needed to let my old self go from the time I was in from making that record and move on in life and close that chapter and move on, because once you close a chapter of your life that wasn't good, or you know, you weren't in a good place mentally, like you just need to close that chapter and move on. And that's exactly what I needed to do. I needed to shut that part of myself out because it wasn't me anymore, and I needed to let my old self just go. Like, it needed to go on the bookshelf, close that chapter in my life. Okay, that happened, end of the story, let's move on. And that's exactly what I had to do and what I did. When lockdown hit, I finished sophomore completely in March of 2020, and there was still 3 months till the sophomore was supposed to come out. And so I was just like, I don't know what to do till then. And so I was like, okay, I don't know when I'm gonna have this much free time again. So why don't I start slowly planning a third record, slowly. And so I took my word. Two weeks into quarantine, I made a couple beats, and I was just messing around, nothing serious, and I was inspired by some things, and so I made beats for them. And you know, I wasn't like, okay, immediately album, like let's go, like start recording, producing, everything. It wasn't like that. Like I was just playing around, and I wasn't trying to be serious in any way yet for a third record. And some of the early beats that I had made, they're on the record today, and you guys will be able to hear them. And so throughout March and early April, I made beats. In mid-April, I remember just feeling creatively drained. Like I felt like I had no ideas, and I was like, I don't even think I'm gonna make a third record because I don't even have like ideas at all. And so I was just like, okay, I think I need a break for real now. Like I need to step back, not open Logic, not write, and just experience life for a little bit, and then maybe I can come back to this and feel much more inspired and creatively in a better place. And so I did. I didn't touch Logic for a month, I didn't write for a month. I completely disconnected myself from the things that allowed me to make music for a month. And I know I said that 3 months when I had made my debut and started making my sophomore record was 3 months. Like that month, 1 month was enough for me, honestly, because when I came back, I was scared a little bit because I was like, okay, like I hope I didn't forget how to like make music. And I had made a song called, well, now it's called Comfortable. And I had produced the production for it. And it was just like a rough draft. I was like, okay, this is kind of like a nice little pop song. Like, nothing I've done before. This is really cool. It's very, like, it sounds very organic. It's not like in your face. And so I was like, okay, like I'm getting the hang of this again. And so again, that's the song that I like first produced after taking a break. So that was like Comfortable.
Maybe if I didn't get comfortable, I have a habit of getting too comfortable. Maybe if I didn't get comfortable, I wouldn't come back feeling comfortable.
The earlier songs I think that are going to be on the record are Get Your Ass.
Be lucky I didn't get your ass. Be lucky I didn't get your ass. Because if I did, you'd be dumb. You'd be begging.
Disco Bitch Maybe. I haven't wrote or finished producing that song yet.
I'ma keep dancing, I'm a disco bitch.
Get Your Ass is on the album, and that's like a fun Latin trap-inspired song. It's really cool. I like it a lot. I think there's some songs on there that aren't making the album, but they're there. They're stuff I've made, and I'm really proud of it. And it collected throughout the whole summer and fall from when I was producing. So, you know, that whole month I had taken between April and May, I was learning how to become a better writer, producer, engineering my music, mixing my music, my vocals, how to improve on those things. And I learned so much that, you know, my music has become much better sonically, and it's not messy anymore. I know how to do things properly now, and I learned so much new information that I hadn't known before that I wasn't applying to my music to make it better. So I did all those things, and I'm really glad I did. I like searched up YouTube videos on how to stay up at night. I would stay up till like 5-6 a.m. in the morning during quarantine, and I would just watch YouTube videos on how to improve at it as a artist, a writer, a producer, and that definitely helped me a lot. And so then after I made that song Comfortable in May, like a rough draft of the production, I had finished most of the production by June. And it didn't take me that long, but after that I had so many ideas. Bitch I'm Foreign, Sour Candy, all these different song ideas and production ideas. I was like, dang, like I have so many ideas now.
Bit I'm foreign. And then I'll have like hi-hats and claps and then like an 808. It's like a hip-hop Pakistani mix. Dun, 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 dun. Eat me up and spit me out just like sour candy. Just so sour candy. Eat me up and spit me out just like sour candy. Just like sour candy. Kind of have like a trap beat with like icy lead.
I didn't think I would get these many ideas so soon, but I was so glad because now I'd be kept busy with making a third record. And so by the time I started producing again for a third record, and I was like, okay, I'm making a third album. Sophomore had come out. This was early June. And when I was listening to Sophomore, when it was officially out, it felt so weird because I was like, dang, like whoever's singing this is not me. I had felt so disconnected from the person I was during the making of that record, and because I was a different person when Sophomore had come out and when I was listening to it from when I was writing, producing, recording those songs months in advance. So it was so weird because I was like, I had completely moved on from, you know, all the situations that were taking up my life from when I was creating Sophomore. And so after Sophomore came out, I was just busy producing for a third album, and I came up with a plan to do, you know, produce 2 songs a month till like winter of 2020, and then I would start recording and record 2 songs a month, and then I'd hopefully finish the record by spring of 2021, and I'm on track to do that, and I'm really excited. I have 7 songs done as I'm filming this, and so I produced all throughout 2020, and I really wanted to capture genres that I had never done before, and I wanted it to be a super fun album and not serious, because I felt like I had already taken myself way too seriously with the second one. So I was like, I want to be like my first record where I didn't care about anything. I was just like having fun, not being serious, because that's how I am in real life. So then why did I make a record where I was so serious about things? And I guess I need to talk about those things to feel better, but I was just ready to just have fun and not be serious in any way. So that's what I did for the third album, and I did so many genres. Like, there's pop on this album, there's house EDM music on this album, there's, you know, hip-hop. I usually do hip-hop anyway. There's a lot of different things. There's hyper pop, there's alternative. It's just a full album. Like, it's an album with a piece of music that everyone's gonna like. There's at least one song on there that you're gonna like because it's so diverse, and there's so many different styles of music on there. Like, Get Your Ass is Latin trap inspired. There's this other song I made that's house. It's like EDM music, and it was inspired by Chromatica by Lady Gaga because I love that album, and every single time I listen to that album, it just like makes my mood 100 times better. Like, the music makes you want to get up and just dance and, you know, forget about the world you're in and just have fun. So I made a track inspired by that, and it's super fun, and I didn't think I could make that kind of music, like house music. It was very different, but it sounds very fun, and, you know, it sounds like a nice club song that I'd, you know, want to just go out and have fun and dance to. It's just a very fun song that, you know, reminds me of having fun with friends and just dancing and not caring about anything. And so I made that song, I still need to write and record it, but it's produced. I just have to mix it. I made a hyperpop song inspired by 100 Gex, which I'm super excited about because I loved that one as well. That one's I'm mixing actually right now, and I'm gonna record it like this week and next week. But it's super cool, it's sounding really cool. Outside is an interlude on the album that I'm really happy about. It sounds really cool as well. It was inspired by just, after feeling isolated for so long, it was about the feeling I missed from going outside, because I think I wrote it in August, and I had produced it in April at the beginning of quarantine when I was walking outside with my family, and we were crossing a crosswalk. And so the button you press, and like when I got open voice memos and I put my phone next to the beeping thing, and I was recording the noises the crosswalk machine was making. And when it was done, I just ended the record, and I went home and I made like a beat that's outside. It's the outside interlude I hadn't produced, but I didn't know it was gonna be called Outside. I just made this beat and it sounded really cool. It was like this trap pop, hyper pop, Charlie XCX type thing. Charlie XCX was actually my inspiration for that song, and it sounded really cool. I thought it was gonna be a whole song, but I later decided to make an interlude. This album isn't supposed to be emotional, it's supposed to be fun music that you can dance to and just not give a shit about anything. And so that's why Afterlife is the first song, because I wanted to get an emotional situation out first. And then at the ending of Afterlife, you hear me say something that's the introduction to the rest of the album and where I'm at in life now, and how I'm just having fun and not worrying about anything, which is where I'm at now. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get my normal life again soon. This year's just looking to be much better, and I hope, we have to wear this now. Like, I hope things just can get better for the world. And it's not like I mind masks, but it's just, this was never a thing like a year and a half ago or a year ago. So just so much has changed in the past year. And so this album I'm super excited about it. There's gonna be more of these, because I have to talk about, everything with this record, and I'm really excited about it. I'm not gonna say the album name yet. I think I know what it's called, but I don't want to say yet because I don't know when this episode's coming out. So if I haven't announced the album name yet, that's why I don't want to say it. But if I have announced the album yet, then this is the album name. But if I haven't, I'm not saying the album name yet, check out my Instagram and you can find out when it's gonna come out and what it's called. But I have a lot planned for this record besides just the album. I have a lot of surprises coming, and I'm super excited about it, and I have some cool videos planned up and amazing songs. They're my best songs that I've made, and it's my best album and work to date, and I'm super excited for the world to hear it. And I'm really excited, and it's time to party.